Okay, this problem says an 8-hour exposure to sound intensity level of 90 decibels may cause hearing damage. What energy in joules falls on a 0.8 centimeter diameter eardrum so exposed? Okay, so on the decibel scale, it's related to the intensity, like so, as we saw. And this 90 decibel sound, and so 9 equal to log I over I naught, where I naught is the threshold of hearing, and we'll get to that in a second. 10 to the 9 is 10 to the power log I over I naught. 10 to the 9 is I over I naught. And we know that the threshold of hearing is 10 minus 12 watt per meter square. So I is 10 to the 9 times I naught. Nine times 10 minus 12 watt per meter square. So the intensity of sound is 10 minus 3 a milliwatt per meter square, falling on the ear. Okay. Now intensity is power over area. Okay. So the rate at which energy is falling on the eardrum is I times area of the eardrum. Okay, so let's add a page. Okay, so the rate at which energy is falling on the eardrum is I times area, and the area, it's a circular eardrum, it's I pi r square. So this is 10 minus 3 watts per meter square, pi times, and the radius is 0.4 centimeters. 0.4 centimeters. Each centimeter is 10 to the minus 2 meters. It's equal to that. And this is watts. Okay. Oops. I've already got that unit there. All right. So let's take care of power. So 10. That's we'll make this 10 minus 3 squared is 10 minus 6, and times that is 10 minus 9. So that will make it 10 minus 9 watts times 16 pi. So 16 pi nanowatts. Okay. Now what the problem asks is what is the energy in joules? What is the energy falling in joules over an 8-hour exposure? So you're hearing this 90 decibel sound for 8 hours, and power is of course energy divided by time. So the total energy that has fallen on this eardrum is that. So 16 pi into 10 minus 9 watts, and watts is of course joules per second, times time. 8 hours is 1 hour. 1 hour is 3,600 seconds. Okay, so let's do this. 16 into and this works out to 3, 6, so 1.45 into 10 minus 3 joules. Okay, so what does this mean? So think of it like so. The energy of the potential energy of a mass at height h is U is mgh. Okay, so m. So if m was g is 10, height is 1 meter, and let's say if m was 0.15 grams, so that would be, so 0.15 gram would be 10 to the minus 4 kg. So this energy is the same as a tenth of a gram falling from 1 meter high and falling on your eardrum. So that's essentially what that means. Anyway, all right, I believe that finishes this problem. Okay.